March 29th, 2002, Friday. Quote, "The only reason to live is to waste your life with friends." End quote. Not sure where that's from. It was a totally normal Friday night with the same group of people. No huge adventure, no orgasmic sex experience, no life-changing incident. Just liquor, laughs, and the love of friends. Got up at 4:30 p.m. when Tim called me. Ate some eggs and fries with my dad for dinner. My parents were being assholes to each other again. I tried to not care, but I still do. Met up with Will and he fired up old Betsy, the Trans Am, and we took her for a cruise. He put a new rear end in it and attached 2 electric fans to his radiator, although he said it couldn't be done. His normal fan flew off and smashed his other radiator. So Will and I cruised for about 10 minutes at ridiculous speeds, risking our lives, but it was worth it for Will's happiness. The glow and smile on his face is worth anything to me. We all went to Tim's and was just drinking, watching the telly, and talking. Kirk had an interesting story to tell. A cable man came out to hook up or fix something and was flabbergasted by Kirk's artwork. This guy called his wife to come see it. She turned out to be a representative for artists, and as much as I know and can tell you is that she has taken Kirk to a show in Hampton Beach, California, to show off his work to a bunch of bougie types. And I offered to go along, and he'll see if it's possible. Called Jenster early in the evening and told her we'd be at Tim's tonight and for her to swing by if possible. She has a paper to work on that's due Tuesday, so her mom wasn't wanting to let her go out anyway. And on top of that, Jenster had it all planned to go get her tongue pierced today and couldn't because her mom wouldn't let her leave. But she was allowed to go out for a bit, and she came and hung with us at Tim's. Her and I talked a bit, but not much, or about anything between us. Derek was there, so it must have been strange for her. Tim and I, once again, talked a lot. I mean, a lot. And it was fucking great. He lent me Colin Wilson's The Craft of the Novel, and I'm anxious to read it. Back to Friends. Fuck, I love Friends and the stories and the tidbits. Looking at Tim's copy of The Outsider, which is the same printing as mine, I thumbed through and saw a few of the same passages underlined as in mine. Small things like that. Giving Tim $2 for a $1.50 Mountain Dew when he and Derek went to the gas station for smokes and not getting change back. Him not offering it, me not asking for it. I love that. Hearing a car peel out a block away, and seeing Will arrive a minute later with a huge grin on his face. Kirk watching The Adventures of Joe Dirt and going, yeah, whenever they mention a Hemi or a Cuda. How red Will's face gets after he downs a half a dozen shots of Captain Morgan. How he always asks if we can grab a drink or use a cup or take a shot when we know it's okay and have asked 1,000 times before. Everything about Friends are great, except the bad things. It's strange how I always talk about hating and despising repetition in my life, but what I love most about my Friends is that repetition, because it is a constant reminder. It's a safety blanket, if you will. Lets you know it will all be okay and that you have someone there with you. Friends help make the past worthwhile. They can help you relive it while still being in the present and moving forward. End quote. The aim of naturalism is to show life as it is, like a photograph. Colin Wilson, The Craft of the Novel.